Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Parliamentary representative of Beaufort South, Dr. Kenny Anthony, says it's time for the government to provide an update on the construction of St. Jude. He says by now it is clear to the constituents of Beaufort South, the residents of the South, and indeed the people of St. Lucia, that the St. Jude Hospital will not be completed in December as promised by the government and its officials. Dr. Anthony calls on the minister to disclose how much has been spent on the construction of the hospital to date and the total projected cost. According to Dr. Anthony, a lot is amiss on the project. He says it is inconceivable and frankly unbelievable that the building has reached this stage of construction and there are no signs of electrical works, fire prevention, and health and safety at the existing structure. In other news, outgoing Deputy Chairperson of the United Workers' Party, Nancy Charles, is addressing rumors of contention and infighting within the party. Jacques Wooding has more in this report.
Speculation has been rife about division within the United Workers' Party. Postulation peaked when it was rumored that former political leader Stevenson King was breaking ranks from the party. There has been talk of infighting amongst members, leading to supposed outbursts at closed party meetings. One incident was said to involve outgoing Deputy Chairperson of the United Workers' Party, Nancy Charles. Charles herself has come forward to address the developing narrative, rubbishing claims of a rift in the party and alleged infighting.
We know as well that there has been a lot of rumors being perpetuated by operatives of the St. Lucia Labour Party to give the impression that there is a rift within the party. We saw a lot of rumors on social media from last week. I can certainly tell you that nothing is further from the truth. The members of the United Workers' Party has complete faith and confidence in Alan Chastanet. There's been no friction. All the parliamentarians are fully supportive of Alan Chastanet as the political leader and Prime Minister for St. Lucia.
Charles believes that the stories being circulated have been spun by political operatives in an effort to tarnish the public image of the United Workers' Party.
A lot of those rumors are political mischiefs, but this will not deter us. It will not deter the United Workers' Party, but we will continue to build a new St. Lucia and continue to do what is best for St. Lucians.
She urged the public to tune out the noise and instead focus on the work being undertaken by the UWP administration. Jacques Wooding, Hot 7 News.
Prime Minister Alan Chastanet received an overwhelming endorsement from the ruling UWP at its annual Conference of Delegates to continue his leadership of the party and government. Similar endorsements were made for two other executives of the party. As told by the outgoing Deputy Chairperson, Nancy Charles, one individual stepped down from the executive and another individual was endorsed for the position. Genevieve Gonzague reports.
On Sunday, October 11, 2020, over 250 delegates of the United Workers' Party unanimously adopted a resolution expressing confidence in Alan Chastanet, the elected representative for Beaufort South, as political leader of the party. Outgoing Deputy Chairperson for the party, Nancy Charles, says this shows that the party has unwavering faith in the leadership of Chastanet.
There was a motion passed for the delegates to return Alan Chastanet as the political leader of the United Workers' Party, and all the delegates in attendance voted unanimously. There were no abstentions, there were no oppositions, but every single person at that conference voted unanimously to retain Alan Chastanet as the political leader of the United Workers' Party. This shows the confidence that the United Workers' Party, the delegates, the membership, and also our well-wishers who also have that level of confidence in Alan Chastanet, both as the political leader and as the Prime Minister of St. Lucia. We believe in the vision that Alan Chastanet and his team has for St. Lucia in building a new St. Lucia. St. Lucians are very satisfied with the management of the economy. We are satisfied with the management of the projects and the administration. And St. Lucians will continue to put their faith and their confidence in Alan Chastanet come the next election.
Similar endorsements were given to the first and second deputy political leaders, who were both nominated unopposed. She explained that the chairman stepped down at the conference and longtime party member Pinkley Francis has been selected as the new chairman.
Honorable Dr. Gail Rigobert was renominated unopposed as the second deputy political leader, and Honorable Ezekiel Joseph was nominated unopposed as the first deputy political leader. In terms of structural changes at the executive level of the party, we have Mr. Oswald Augustine, who was the chairman of the party. He has indicated that he would like to concentrate a lot of his efforts this time around in terms of the upcoming campaign, and so he has decided not to go up for the chairman of the party. And so Mr. Pinkley Francis, who's a long-standing member of the party, has been nominated unopposed for the position of chairman of the party.
The endorsements mean that 3 of the top positions on the party's executive will not be up for contention when the party holds its annual convention next month. Also adopted at the conference was the agenda for the November convention, the date and venue for which has not been announced. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzaga.
The principal of the Ave Maria Primary School, who is also the president of the National Principals Association, is cautioning parents against sending sick children to school, given the battles being fought with both dengue fever and COVID-19. She says undue pressure is placed on schools when parents opt to send sick children to class.
St. Lucia is now fighting a serious battle against dengue fever. With 540 cases so far, 1 recorded dengue-related death, and 2 other possible dengue-related deaths, the call for caution is ringing out. The age group of 5 to 14 years accounts for approximately 38% of dengue cases thus far. As such, the principal of the Ave Maria Girls Primary School, Valerie St. Helen Henry, is encouraging parents now more than ever to keep their sick children at home. Henry says, given the situation that St. Lucia is now facing with both COVID-19 and dengue, one can never be too careful.
We have the issue of dengue, and we do have a number of students who have been ill, teachers as well, as a result of dengue. We have students coming to school with fevers, and we have to send them home. So now, more than ever, parents, you need to keep your child at home if they are sick, they are ill, they have a cough, they have fevers.
She explained that if the child has left home and is not feeling well, it just adds a strain to the school system to monitor that child until the parent comes to pick up that child. She also assures parents that action will be taken to ensure that students do not miss out if they take a day or 2 to recuperate.
The children will not miss out. Whatever, if they are ill, you keep them home, and the teachers will ensure when they return that they will be updated with whatever they are missed out on. So parents, this is your part. Your part is to ensure that you follow the protocols and keep your children home if they are sick.
On Sunday, during an update to the nation, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sharon Belmar George encouraged the general public to take personal responsibility to clear the surroundings of possible breeding sites for the Aedes aegypti mosquito, which causes dengue fever. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzaga.
As the fight against COVID-19 continues, the Member for Parliament for Castries East, Philip J. Pierre, is adding his voice to calls for caution and action on the part of members of the public. Pierre urges Castries residents who have been disproportionately affected by dengue to safeguard themselves from contracting the viral illness.
As of October 3, 2020, the island has recorded a total of 540 cases of dengue fever. Investigations are underway to confirm whether 2 recent deaths are dengue-related. Although all health regions have reported cases of dengue fever, the highest prevalence continues to be reported in the northern part of the island, with Castries accounting for 34% of cases. It is for this reason that the MP for Castries East, Philip J. Pierre, is cautioning all his constituents to take the necessary measures to protect themselves.
Whilst we are dealing with COVID, we also have an issue with dengue. And again, as I said earlier, we've had one loss of life. But I want to tell the public, and the public in general, and my constituents in particular, to again follow the science and take necessary precautions. There's a fixed protocol to deal with dengue to my constituents to ensure that there is no stagnant water and follow the protocols.
Symptoms of mild dengue fever include fever, headache, pain behind the eyes, muscle and joint pains, and red itchy rash. However, health officials warn that with stereotypes 2 and 3 in circulation, it makes a more severe form of dengue more likely. Pierre appeals to health officials to continue and increase efforts to eliminate the Aedes aegypti mosquito and sensitize the public about the dengue fever outbreak.
I urge the authorities to continue the spraying and the fogging. We have to do this together. We have to work together, and there are some certain protocols to follow, and we hope that we can follow them so we can limit the spread and the infection rate of dengue.
There is no specific treatment for dengue fever, and management is supportive based on presenting signs and symptoms. Therefore, the public is being asked to assist in the fight to control dengue fever by eliminating breeding sites in and around their homes, using insect repellent, clothing or mosquito nets, and wearing long-sleeved shirts and long-sleeved pants, especially during the hours of highest mosquito activity. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzague.
This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. There's more after the break.